Hi guys, welcome as we solve this problem. Guys, I read the question first. If alpha and beta are the roots of the equation x squared minus px plus q is equals to 0, form an equation whose roots are alpha all over beta squared and beta all over alpha squared. And so guys, we do this question. I've already written the details down here. So we just continue. So the first thing we are saying that this equation we have two roots, that is alpha and beta. So beginning from the results, we shall say x minus alpha, and guys, we can, starting where we start is that we say x is equals to alpha, x is also equal to beta. So guys, we form two factors. By now we come and bring this alpha this side so that you have x minus alpha, beta you bring it this side so that you have x minus beta. And that's what I was doing here guys. So x minus beta, this one now is equals to 0. So multiplying that, guys, we shall have x squared minus x, then you have alpha plus beta, and then plus alpha beta equals to 0. And so therefore guys, we are going to have our results as, if you compare this equation and this equation, then you have p is equals to alpha plus beta, and from this our constant, which is q here, is now alpha multiplied by beta. Alpha multiplied by beta gives us now q. Guys, we now come to whatever we ask here to find the equation having these roots as these as the roots of our equation. And so therefore guys, we still do likewise. We begin with x is equals to alpha all over beta square, then x is also equal to beta all over alpha squared. So guys, we form the equation with that. We shall have x minus alpha beta squared, and these are the factors now, x minus beta all over alpha squared. This is equals to 0. Guys, when we come and multiply that, we shall now have x squared minus x, and then guys, we shall have here alpha all over beta squared plus beta over alpha squared, and finally plus alpha beta divided by beta squared alpha squared equals now to 0. Guys, we are required to write this equation in terms of p. And so therefore guys, looking at this equation here, we have an equation here that is for q and this is for p. So guys, we come and now say we are supposed now to get, the first is alpha all over beta squared plus beta all over alpha squared. This is what we want first of all to get. to get that, guys, we can now actually evaluate that before, because the values we have are alpha plus beta and alpha and beta. So therefore, guys, I can evaluate that first of all. So that, guys, I will get beta squared there, alpha squared. This divided by beta squared, you get alpha squared multiplied by alpha is alpha cubed plus beta cubed. So, guys, this is what we are looking for as the product, as the sum. This is the sum, and this is now the product. This we call it sum, and then we have the product. The product is alpha beta over beta squared alpha squared. This is now the product. And guys, we are going now to put it in this form. We are going to have x squared minus now x. Guys, we put the sum here in terms of p and q. Now plus the product in terms of p and q. This one gives us 0. So guys, this is now the required equation. And so therefore, guys, for the product, we are okay in that we have x, we have alpha and beta, which is q. And we also have, we can multiply that, square that to get beta squared alpha squared. So guys, what we are remaining is actually alpha cubed plus beta cubed, and that's what I'm going to do here. So guys, I'll do it like this. I'll say alpha plus beta. I can cube that. We cube that, and this is the p, so it is p cubed. And this one gives us binomial. Using binomial equation, we shall have alpha cubed plus 3 alpha squared beta plus 3 alpha beta squared plus beta cubed. Guys, as you can see, we have the values we are looking for. We are looking for alpha cubed and beta cubed. Here, guys, we have alpha plus beta cubed is p cubed according to this. This is now p cubed equals to, we have alpha cubed plus beta cubed, that's what we are looking for, plus, guys, we can factor out 3 from here. Factoring out 3, we shall be left with 3. Then, before we do that, guys, I would like to write like this. I write alpha, and then also I write another alpha, beta, which is essentially the same as that, plus 3 alpha, I write 2 betas, like that. And now, guys, we can now go ahead and replace for p or q. So we have p cubed is equals to alpha cubed plus beta cubed. Remember, guys, we are looking for alpha cubed plus beta cubed. Now plus, guys, we are looking for alpha and beta. Alpha and beta is supposed to be q. So I'll come and replace alpha multiplied by beta. So we shall have 3 alpha, and now I replace alpha and beta with q, plus 3. Here we shall have 3 beta. I now replace, this is beta I have written here, we have alpha and beta. I replace now with q, like that. And so guys, from there, I can now factor out the 3q from these two terms. So we shall have p cubed is equals to alpha cubed plus beta cubed plus I factor out the 3q, then I'll be left with alpha plus beta. And so therefore guys, I can now replace for my p or q. So I can leave alpha cubed plus beta cubed on this side. But before I do that, let me replace p cubed is equals to alpha cubed plus beta cubed. This is what we are looking for. Plus 3q. Guys, for alpha and beta is supposed to be p from here. So that's what I'm writing now. This is now going to be p, like that. And so guys, I'll have now my alpha cubed plus beta cubed. This is now going to be equal to p cubed minus 3qp, like that. Guys, remember we have alpha cubed plus beta cubed all over beta squared alpha squared. And so guys, I can now I write here now beta squared all over alpha squared. This is our sum. So after writing that, I also need now to write to replace, that is to write that on this other side, which now I'll write it in terms of p and q. For that, we are going to have q squared. So we have q squared there. So guys, now I have been able to get my sum. And the product, for the product, we are going to have alpha beta all over beta squared alpha squared. That is this is the product now. So this product is going to be equal to, this is q all over q squared. So therefore we can cancel one of the q there and one q on this side. So we are left with 1 all over q. And so guys, now we can write our equation. And the equation will be written like this. This now is going to be our equation. We shall have now x squared minus the product, the sum, not the product, but the sum, that is now p cubed. First of all, we write x, and then we are going to write p cubed minus 3qp all over q squared plus now the product, which is 1 over q. This now gives us 0. Simplifying the equation, guys, we shall have x squared minus xp bracket p squared minus 3q because guys, we have factored out the p, one of the p, so we are left with the p squared all over. This is now going to be q squared plus 1 over q equals now to 0. So guys, this is the equation that we are required to get. And so thank you for listening to me. Bye bye.